I love making math enjoyable and as easy as possible. My goal with these math videos is to make them short, sweet, and lighthearted. So relax, believe in yourself. Let's go have some fun. So we're going to take a look at what's called a conjunction. A conjunction with inequalities means we're going to have two scenarios and we have to narrow down which values we're looking for that all of our criteria falls under. So in this case we have x is greater than 2 and, which is really important not to be confused with or. So and x is less than or equal to 4. When we use the word and, that means that both of these statements have to be included and they have a value, and anything that qualifies as both of those would be part of our results. So we're going to graph those so we can get a picture. X is greater than 2. So here is my 2. I'm going to put an open circle because 2 is not included in that answer. And x is greater than 2, and the arrow is pointing to the right. So we're going to just loosely put an arrow that's going to the right. So all values greater than 2 are represented by x is greater than 2. The and statement means whatever data I'm looking for has to also be included in x is less than or equal to 4. So here's my 4. This is a closed circle, so I'm going to include that 4. And this says values that are smaller than or less than 4, so that's going this direction. Because this is an and statement, my answer means that it has to overlap. I really have to have everything that's between these two circles. So this is the way I write this. I start with my x in the middle, and I know that it has to be greater than 2, but less than negative 4. Or I'm sorry, positive 4. So we always go from order from least to greatest. So the 2 is going to go here and the 4 is going to go here. And then I have to think, what symbols do I use? This was always confusing to me. Well, this is my little hack, is I come over here to the second part of the statement I'm going to write, and I come and find where was it written up here. So it says x is less than or equal to 4. So I'm going to just bring that right down here. This is the part that's a little confusing. This one here I can't copy completely because look, the x and the 2 traded places. So I have to just reverse that symbol. So these symbols should be going in the same direction and the x is in the middle. This is a statement that really reads x is between 2 and 4 and including 4. So we know that if I'm looking for whatever data is involved in this scenario, that's how I would simplify. And so ultimately 2 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 4. That is a conjunction. It's kind of confusing, but you know, there are some tricks to it. How was that? Short, sweet, lighthearted? Hopefully you made a connection with that math video. Hopefully you had a moment where you said, oh, that makes sense. Go check out my other videos and let your friends know too.